What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we're gonna be talking about reprints again. This is a very big topic that's in the hobby right now, and it's kind of scaring some people, and some people I see that's excited. Most people I see that are happy about this, honestly, so that's really, really good. I would assume, for me personally, I would see a lot more people being scared about this just because they're worried about it, but I feel like a lot more people have a more long-term mindset in this, so that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. But I know there are some people that are still out there that are really worried about these reprints. Like, that's the one thing people really won't buy these products for, because reprints. They're scared because of these reprints. They're scared that their product's gonna go down to like 50%. They're gonna lose 50% of value. All kind of different things. Let's take a step back for a second. What is a reprint? A reprint of a set is a set that has been going, I'm guessing, assuming this is how Pokemon Center or the Pokemon Company looks at it, it's a set that has been going up in value, that is kind of outreach for most players and stuff like that. That's why they do reprints, because they want stuff to be affordable for the game, people to be able to afford these, this, that, and the other. It's not enough for no other reason. They want things to be affordable for everybody while it's still in the like gameplay, still being able to play gameplay legally, this, that, and the other. There's different things a lot behind it why the Pokemon Company does this. But the reason that reprints are honestly good is because look at the sets that are getting reprinted. Paldean Evolve 151, and Twilight Masquerade's getting like sleeve booster packs, I'm guessing. Some like reprints, this, that, and the other. But you know why those things are good? Why reprints are actually good is because the sets that get reprinted are the ones that are hyped up already and that have kind of run up in value. So that means that you already know that the set's going to be good. You know what I mean? It's not like a new set's coming out and you're taking a gamble on it. You know, you like, when you buy a new set, you're like kind of taking a gamble that it might go up and it might not. You see what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like Paradox Rift, people were buying Paradox Rift and it kind of stays stagnant. But if you bought Twilight Masquerade, you've made out. If you bought Paldean Evolve when it came out, it went up. Whenever reprints happen, you already have established sets that are very, very strong in the market and that people really believe in and that they really like. So that is a really good thing, because if you already know that price point, for example, with Paldean Evolve, you know that price point is around 140 to 150. That is where people are holding strong at. But it goes down to like 130. Why does that matter? Because 140 was kind of where the strong point of that is, and you know people like that set. The sets normally with reprints, as long as it's not massive, which this one doesn't seem like it's that big. And also, I've heard people saying, because I watched Danny Phantom's just video about the reprint, or he didn't say reprint, but I think he said like restock, whatever like that. If you go and watch this video, it's literally, these people are getting them for like market price that they are right now. Like, they're literally getting for, I would say these probably people are getting their booster boxes from maybe, I would say around 110 to 105 or 100. Because if you go on the Hydro Pump Pokeshop, I'll put a picture of it right here, because that's where I bought Paldean Evolve, and I literally posted a video, my last video, if you go watch that, Paldean Evolve. There's in stock at that shop right now. A lot of people said that they picked it up, which is good. I'm glad you'll have, because that's the best price that I've seen. That's at 120 a box. So I'm guessing, I would assume they're probably offering these cases out maybe like 100 a box, maybe a little lower, this and the other. I don't really know exactly, probably, but I would assume that, because 20% profit plus taxes, this and the other, probably, so they probably make 10 to 15% on their money, this and the other. So there's different reasons that I think it's around that price, but the market price is no longer, they're getting them for like 90, 95 bucks, lower than that, $80, $85, whatever they get them at from distribution. It is set at a higher standard now, so that is a good thing, because it kind of, I mean, it's a good thing and a bad thing, because it kind of holds its value at a certain standpoint. Like, you're not going to see none of these boxes go below 120. I'm 100% on that, unless it gets to be a massive reprint, but I don't think it will be that massive. And if it is, it's just going to take time for people to kind of soak up the product and just give it a little bit, and the price will kind of go back up with the set being kind of soaked up. Also, if you are scared about these reprints, do me one big favor. Go and look at the set that was just pre-printed like crazy right now recently. You can literally look at it in Japanese. This set was reprinted to the ground. Literally, I've said this in a couple of videos already, but you can see them everywhere. Japanese 151 booster boxes right here. I only have 2 right here, but I have like cases down here. We're not talking about that. But Japanese 151 was reprinted to the ground. Literally, it fell from $200, like $220, went down to $55. If you go look at it now, do me a big favor. If you are really generally scared about these reprints, go and look at the price of 151 now. It's went from $55 to, I think, around like $90 to $100 now, and that was within the last, I think, 5 months. Honestly, that is where that price has gone. It's literally went from $55 to $90 to $100. Reprints do not matter. If the set is hot and people like this set and it's already a well-established set, the price does not matter what it goes down to. It will eventually get back up to that price point. like I said, it went from 200 to 55. That is a very big, drop, but it's still starting to double up. So if you would have picked up a lot of them at 55, you would have made a killing because of how much it's went up and how long. Watch, it's going to eventually get to $200. The big point here is that the reprints are it's for the well-established sets that people love these sets. People love Paul de Evolve. People love Twilight Masquerade. People are in love with 151. 151 is massive. And if you see all of these restocks getting on, for example, Walmart, Target, the Pokemon Center, when they had the mini tins for I think that lasted maybe not even a week, you see how hot this set is, how much demand is for this set. The price, when it goes down to, doesn't matter. If you find it at market price right now, buy it up. I can tell you that because it's not going to go lower than that. I really, really believe that. You can literally come back to this video and tell me that I'm lying here, but it's not going to go below market price. I can officially believe that. I promise you it won't. So if you find deals on these, pick them up. That's what I've been doing with these 151 booster bundles. Every single time I've seen it, I picked them up. Like Best Buy, I think had it for this weekend that just passed. I think overnight they were selling booster bundles. They were lasting a little bit. I don't know. You can go check it out now. I think they are sold out though, but they only limited to 3 per person. So I picked up 3 of them. I think I'm gonna go pick some of them. I think tomorrow, Saturday or Sunday, they're available for me to go pick up at my local store because they had to get shipped there. I couldn't even get them shipped to my house. Whatever, you know what I mean? But when reprints come, you should be happy. If you are investing into a set, you should just hold on to it. Just hold. Don't sell it all. Don't do nothing. You should be picking up, if you've gotten these for around, I would say, if you've been buying these, investing into these sets, like Paul de Evolve, we're going to take Paul de Evolve right now. If you've found these sets and you're investing to them at 140, which I don't really hope people weren't really doing that because it is kind of a higher price. But if you were, I know some people are, some people aren't really worried about reprints, so I'm kind of glad. But if you bought them at 140, if you find the 120 deal, like I said, that the Hydro Pump store, 120, buy them up there. Buy at least a case of them. A guy that he commented on the last video, he said he did call them and saying if you do order a case that you will get a case. So I don't know 100%, don't take my word for it, but he did say that would happen. He called the store, so hopefully you do get a case. If you did order a whole case full, that would be really, really nice. So reprints, doesn't matter. Pick them up. You should be happy. Reprints are really a good thing for this hobby. It puts more out there for the people that want to actually enjoy this set and actually invest into this set. Like me personally, I'm picking up as many products as I can. Like Paul de Evolve, I was not going to buy that set, but once the price at 120, I felt really good about that. I felt like that to be a comfortable price to buy in at. I bought that. The booster bundles, I've been buying a boat ton of them. I've already bought, I think this weekend, Saturday, I've already bought 13 of them. Not crazy, too much. But with the 151 Japanese, I bought 3 cases of them, plus I bought 10 loose boxes. That set I made out on. Most of these reprints right now, the prices aren't really getting insanely crazy to go insane over. So I don't think they're going to get like that really. If it is a big massive reprint, I kind of hope personally, I hope it goes down that much, because if it does, I'm going to load the boat of it. Like I said earlier, these sets are already established. Twilight Masquerade, Paul de Evolved, 151. These are the big ones right now. I think Temporal Force is getting like a reprint too, but Temporal Force is going to take a little while to move. And Paradox Rift, which is kind of interesting. I guess all of Scarlet Violet is getting a whole reprint right now. But these sets are established already. You know people love these sets. People already have the hype behind them. Right? For example, like if you would tell me if you could buy Surging Sparks at market price right now from the release, $600 per case, and you can buy Paul de Evolved, I would tell you 100% go straight to Paul de Evolved. I know you can't really get it for that price, but I'm just kind of setting an example because you already know that set's established. The hype for Surging Sparks is there. It might be better than Paul de Evolve. We never know. But you just don't know that factor that it is. You know people love that Magic Card. That Magic Card is really hard to get. And the PSA 10 goes for, I don't even know the price. I don't want to kind of say it. They may be like $500, maybe, possibly. I'm not 100% sure. But you already know these sets are established. You know people love these sets. So pick them up if you can find them for a good price. And if you buy them, I wouldn't suggest, if you find for like the 120 that I showed you for the Paul de Evolve, I wouldn't suggest going crazy over it because there is a possibility that it could go down farther. But I highly do not think it will be. I don't think it will go far. I don't think it'll go down to like $100. I highly doubt that. So pick them up. If you find deals on them, pick them up. Even if they are a little above MSRP, you don't want to pay that much. I know people are kind of like, no, I don't want to pay that much. Like people are kind of like, oh, I want to wait till they get to $100. It's not going to happen. $100 is not going to happen for any of these products. I can tell you that right now. Even the products that are just coming out now, like literally Stellar Crown is not even $100 right now. They're coming for 110. So I don't feel like with the reprints, they're going to go down that far. There's no way. The farthest that I think it'll go is like maybe 120, especially for like Twilight Masquerade and Paul de Evolve. Probably 120 is gonna be the lowest that you're gonna be able to find them at. But for the 151, they can print a good amount of it. It's gonna get bought up again because I feel like it's gonna be the same thing with Japanese 151. If they low the boat on the market, give it a little bit, tell them, watch the reprint kind of slow down. I promise you, guess what? It's gonna go back up. The price is gonna go back up because so many people want these parts. That's kind of what I want to get across here. These are established sets that you already know are good, so you should be happy that they are having a reprint right now, so then you can get them at a decent price and invest more into them. For example, people before, like with Twilight Masquerade, people didn't know about Twilight Masquerade, so people didn't really buy that much of Twilight Masquerade. So if the booster boxes go down, I don't think they're not doing a reprint of Twilight Masquerade, but I'm just throwing an example out there. Like, people didn't really know about Twilight Masquerade. People didn't think to invest in this Twilight Masquerade that much because they thought it wasn't going to be that crazy of a set. But they figured out later on the Greninja went insane, so people love that card, people love that set. So if you find deals on that set now lower than the price that they came out of, or the price that they are right now, I would say, like, for example, like the box set thing right now is like 140. If you find them for like 110 or 115, I don't think you're finding none like that. But if you do, pick them up because you already know you're gonna get a little bit of discount and it's not gonna last long. These reprints are not gonna last long. I promise you, these reprints are gonna get sucked up like crazy. Give it a little bit, especially during this holiday season. I promise you, people are gonna suck them up, especially for people that are investing into them. People are really gonna want to go heavier into these sets, like I said, because they already know these sets are good. So we'll see what happens. This is kind of my topic on this because I know there's a lot of people that are scared about this. If you are scared about it, sell your whole product and do me a favor and just watch. If you are scared about these reprints, sell your whole thing, get rid of it, don't worry about it. But do me one favor if you do that. Watch how these products perform after the reprints happen within the next couple months and see how they perform. You're going to be like, oh, why did I sell? They literally came down a little bit and they went back up. You see what I'm saying? But then the next time, at least you learned your lesson there. And the next time when this happens, you can be like, okay, I already know what's going to happen. I watched what happened last time. It's going to happen again. It's going to happen the same way again. So why don't I just hold this time? You see what I'm saying? People do have to learn those mistakes. They have to sell the products. Like I said, if you bought them for $100 and you sell them for $140, you're making a little bit of money. You see what I'm saying? So it's worth it. But at the same time, like I said, just watch them, watch the prices the way they go, so you can kind of learn for next time what to do with the reprint. That's how you kind of learn lessons in this hobby and stuff like that. That's why you see a lot of the people that have been around for a while, they're like, hey, reprint's here, buy a ton of it, don't sell anything. You see what I'm saying? Because they've already been through that kind of way. You've already had people saying that, hey, I'm scared of this reprint, I'm selling out of it. They went through that cycle already, and guess what happened? It all worked out. It all worked out totally fine. Like, for example, with Evolving Skies, I heard a lot of people say that they were scared of a reprint. They were scared of a reprint. They sold all their boxes at like $300. Look what it's at now, like $700. So they learned their lesson with that. They're like, hey, I learned my lesson with Evolving Skies. I'm not letting that happen again. For example, because that could happen to Twilight Masquerade, Paul Day Evolved. I doubt it, but I'm just kind of giving an example here. So I'm just putting that out there. If you sell or want to sell out of it, get rid of it if you're scared about it. But do me one favor and just watch the market. Then you can learn for next time what to do with the reprints. Me personally, I'm picking stuff up. I picked up 2 boxes of Paul Day Evolved, and I picked up 151 as much as I can find. If I can find it, I want to put more money into it if I can, because like I said, 151 is going to go crazy in the next couple of years. The price may stay a little bit stagnant just because of this. That's the one thing too I want to say too, is these prices are probably going to stay stagnant for a little bit just because of these reprints are coming out. Or then the prices might fall too. So that's okay. That is okay. That's what typically happens during a reprint cycle, is the prices fall down. But that's the time to buy into, because watch, give it another year or two and they're just going to start going back up slowly but surely. I promise you that. Especially 151, Twilight Masquerade, and Paul Day Evolved. But we'll see what happens. I might be wrong. But I would love to hear y'all's opinions on the reprint. Hope you all enjoyed this video. See you on the next one. Peace.